In this video, we're going to integrate the secant function of x with respect to x. First, we are going to return to the derivative of secant x. Remember that the secant x in dx is equal to secant x tangent of x. If you don't remember, let's do it very quickly. Secant of x is the same as 1 over cosine of x. So derivative of this, we will use the quotient rule. So this is cosine x times derivative of this, 0, minus this times derivative of this, minus sine of x, divided by this square, cosine square x. So this is just 0, this is sine x divided by cosine square x. You can put it as sine x divided by cosine x times cosine x, or 1 over cosine x, and this is sine over cosine x is tangent of x, and this is secant of x. So the derivative of secant of x is secant x tangent x. We have this in another video, so just have this in mind. The other one is the derivative of tangent of x. Derivative of tangent of x in dx is equal to square secant of x. Let's do it quickly. There is derivative of sine x divided by cosine x in dx. So again, the quotient rule. Here will be cosine square x. Here is cosine x times derivative of sine x is cosine x, and minus sine x times derivative of cosine x is minus sine x. This is equal to square cosine of x plus square sine of x divided by cosine square x. Remember, square cosine of x plus square sine of x is 1 over square cosine x, and this is square secant of x. Alright, so now we have derivative of secant x is with respect to x is secant x tangent x, and derivative of tangent of x with respect to x is square secant of x. Now, what happens if we take the derivative of the sum of secant x and tangent x? Well, it will be the sum of the derivatives. So it will be secant x tangent x plus square secant x. We can factorize the secant, and we have secant x times tangent x plus secant x. Alright, now having this, we are going to manipulate the secant of x in order to use u substitution. So we can put this as the integral of secant x. I will put it as secant of x times tangent of x plus secant of x divided by tangent x plus secant x. So, we can cancel this, and we just have secant x dx. Now, u would be tangent x plus secant x. So, du dx is, what the derivative of tangent x secant x is secant x times tangent of x plus secant of x. So du will be this times dx. So this is equal to the integral of tangent x secant x is u, and secant x times tangent x plus secant x dx is du. So here's du. This is equal to the natural log of u plus c. Now substituting u again, we have natural log of secant x plus tangent x plus c. So we already find the integral or antiderivative of the secant function, that is the natural logarithm of secant x plus tangent x plus c.